Hello friends, welcome back. Today's episode takes us to the incredibly turquoise water looking Caribbean feeling lake of Torch Lake up in northern lower Michigan. So you can venture there with me as I pump up my paddleboard and get out there. What's really neat about Torch Lake, beside the colors and everything, is out there a bit is a sandbar, a big sandbar where it's shallow water, just nice sand, you know, you can walk around no problem. So a lot of people gather out there in their boats and dock them out and hang out there. And there's even a culinary experience at the sandbar. So you'll see that. So join along as I check out Torch Lake and then cruise up the eastern side of Grand Traverse Bay, along Torch Lake basically, and then wind up van camping at Barnes Park Campground up in the Grand Traverse Bay, right near the mouth of Lake Michigan. I camp right on a bluff of the lake, and it's very nice. I usually don't pay for camping, but circumstances ended up that I did this time, and I even had an electric hookup. But anyway, join me today for some fun exploring and a little bit of van cooking of my, daily life food. Thanks a lot, friends. P.S. If you feel like it, like, subscribe, or even throw a comment in there. It really helps me out. Thanks. Okay, quick overview of today's journey. Northern Lower Michigan. Okay, starts in Traverse City. Heads up to the public boat ramp of Torch Lake. Sandbar out here, beautiful sandbar. Nice river right here for cruising. Past cherry groves and wine fields on up to the northern end of Torch Lake. Pop out here to the bay to Barnes Park Campground, right on the bluffs of Grand Traverse Bay, near the mouth of Lake Michigan. All right, leaving the casino parking lot now. I just got a knock on the door. Can't be there anymore. Second one this week. Last week it was at one of the two in Traverse City there that you could stay at. Now you can't. So I'm down to one place, and that's Cracker Barrel. I'll tell you, it's not as easy as out west. The further east or Midwest you get from the west, the less opportunities for van life and being able to park somewhere without getting in any getting kicked out or whatever. But I'm gonna try to make it here all summer now and do what I can to, if I can find a stealth spot in the woods or something. I don't know, but they make it tough on you here for sure. All right, I saw this little coffee shop / bakery here when I was driving down the road. Nutty Brew 72. Got breakfast, lunch, fresh baked goods, fresh baked zucchini bread, chocolate banana bread. Heading to Torch Lake Sandbar. This is what I found on the maps. So that sounds like a good place to put in the paddleboard. It's supposed to be one of the most beautiful lakes in the world, so from what I hear. So we're gonna see. We're gonna find out. It really is hard to beat these northern Michigan summers, friends. Just beautiful. Torch River Bridge, Torch Lake access site. Recreational pass required. It's worth putting that on the license for that purpose. This one hard? I guess so. Okay, first impressions here. Turquoise water, it looks like. Got a few boats. Oh, I see. Yeah, there's a sandbar. You can tell the variation in the color. You can't from here, of course, probably, but wow, yeah, that water is very clear. Woo. Okay, I'm looking forward to this. Hello, friends. Are you using a pump to inflate your paddleboard and plugging it into your accessories plug in your vehicle? No. Very dangerous. So what you want to do, friends, get one of these deals with the accessories plug right there, and then the connections to your battery, and then you'll start your vehicle and use the power right from your battery. This way, if any plugs burn out, it's just this little $15 deal. Follow me for more tips here and there. Right here at the intersection of Torch Lake and Torch River. Out there, not sure if you can see all those boats out there, but yeah, that's obviously the sandbar. I might cruise down this river, man. That river looks really awesome. So I don't know. There's the board. Have her all inflated. Got my dry bag. All right, water's a little chilly, but that's all right. It's warm outside, so warm up quick. And we're up. I don't know if you can see how clear this water is. Super clear. And that's even after being stirred up, you know, by boats coming through here and taking off. All right. Not sure to head out there to the sandbar or up the river. Yeah, now the water's getting a blue tint, turquoise. Wow, freaking beautiful. You know, in the summer right now, you couldn't tell you're not in the Caribbean. Besides no salt in the water. It's just good fresh water. Looks like they've got a bait shop right there. Rentals, you know, of paddleboards maybe, because I saw life jackets. River Shack. Little store. Looks like they got pizza. So yeah, you're out here a ways, so you know, you got to take what you can get if you're staying out here probably. They have apartments. Oh, gas. Yeah. This is your full serve station right here. Torch River Shack. Here we've got the waves hitting you constantly. I don't see Franny. Well, that must be Franny's little water play area, a little swimming pool. Yeah, this is really neat. Very cool. Have I mentioned how clear this water is? There's somebody else's boathouse. Look at that thing. Very cool. This big paddleboard kind of hard to steer in tight situations, so I got to be careful.
Hi.
Hello, beautiful day.
Beautiful.
Absolutely.
Got sunscreen on, right?
Yeah.
Attaboy.
Make sure I'm out of these boats way here. Getting a little out there. Can't be doing that. Happy dog. I keep expecting to see coral. Look down to see coral and starfish. All right, paddling across the lake here. I can see the bottom, but it is way down there. I don't know, 20, 30 feet at least. So I'm paddling up this sandbar to see what this is all about. Mostly pontoons out here. See a couple speedboats, but mostly pontoons. Oh man, look at this. Jeez. Wow, wow, and wow. Over here is a burger boat. If I wouldn't have left my wallet in the van, I would get a burger. Yes, friends, this here is the burger boat right out here on the sandbar. Good business. If I wouldn't have forgot my wallet in the van, not forgot, left it in the van, I would be doing this myself. Floating kitchen. 2 happy customers. Paddling out in the middle of this sandbar. People just having a good old time this afternoon. The sandbar, for sure. And that's exactly what it is, pure sand. Sand and people having fun. Okay, pulling into a place called Barnes Park Campground. So I kind of decided that I'll treat myself to one proper campground a week. You know, it doesn't even have to have electric. Neither does this one. But the one I got today does not have electric. It was $27. So there it is. Lake bathhouse. I got a bathhouse there, so at least I can take a bath. Wow. Wait a second. Looky there. Woo! Gotta come back here. Yeah, I think I picked the wrong thing. I'm gonna go back and talk to this guy. Okay, so now I ended up, I wasn't gonna stand in a tent tonight. It's getting ready to rain. I don't feel like setting that up right now, you know, so, shit, I paid for an electric site, so that was $11 more. So now I'm at $38. So that's more than I like to spend. I'm trying to live free, save my money. But anyway, it should be nice because it's right near this really beautiful spot I saw. The water is right next to me, so we'll get to hear that. Can't really see it as of yet, but all right, the temperature has dropped like 15 degrees in the last hour since I was on the, well, a couple hours since I've been on the lake, Torch Lake there. But I did find this campsite, more than I like to pay, but oh well. $38 a night. Lake Michigan is right down there. I can hear it crashing. I'll take you for a walk over there here in just a little bit, down to the lake. Got a little fire pit, picnic table, and electric, so what the hell. I'm going to use my electric plug tonight. Make sure everything just powers off of their electric. Alright, got her plugged in. She hadn't seen electric in quite a while. There's the bathhouse. Right here is the stairs down to the beach. Oh, look at this. Beautiful. There's a storm moving in for sure. Nice stretch of beach here. Very nice. A lot of stones on this beach. Good skipping stones. But more so, you keep your eye out for Petoskey stones. Whew. Wow. So yeah, this entire time, a couple hours, I've been sitting here mosquito free. Let me turn that down, keep the heat just a little bit. Mosquito free. And then all of a sudden, boom, they rushed. Okay, so here's a fun one. Somebody gave me this box of vegan mac and cheese. It's expensive stuff, I guess, $5 or $6 a box. But anyway, I'm not picky, so I took it. And what I'm doing is it's cooking on my little stove here. I just love that little thing, man. That little butane deal. Bada bing. But anyway, I'm cooking the vegan mac and cheese, and what I'm doing is I got from my little country store today smoked pulled pork from shoulder. That should be good though. Yeah. Oh, and I'm also cutting up from the same country store. I got this big old tomato. So yeah, I'm gonna cut up that. I'll probably eat a few slices and then, you know, chop some up, dice some up. I don't have any milk for the mac and cheese, so I'll just double up on the butter, fake butter, whatever it is. And then I have some crushed red pepper to toss in there. So that is on the menu tonight. Okay, so just mixing it all together here. My pulled pork, my tomato, and my vegan mac and cheese. With that, bon appetit. Time to catch a shower. 50 cents for 5 minutes. Okay.